if you're trying to create an online presence, you want to expose yourself, your material, your work, your talents, then it's inevitable that you will encounter a bully or a troll. There are a lot of successful people who share stories of themselves sharing their online content, and then of course they receive a lot of positive comments from their fans, which they do appreciate. But when they read those 3 negative comments that they also receive, those comments are just throwing them off. Those comments are the ones that they think about. Those are the comments that they want to reply to. And they even then admit that they should be then focusing more on the positive comments. It's better to reply and feed the positivity than to feed the negativity. And yes, I can imagine it's human nature for us to wanting then to defend ourselves or to educate the person, trying to make the person see that it is incorrect the way they are trolling and bullying. And yes, what you want to do is eventually block the person or ignore the person. If you want to really try and help the person, then it is best to send a private message to that person. So I've heard a story of someone who received this very bad negative comment, and then what he did was, the person who received this comment, he sent a private message to that person, and basically he said, hey, it seems you are having a hard time, you are facing difficult challenges in your life. Is there any way that I can help you out, or are you okay? And he said that when he sent that message to that bully actually said, yes, well, wow, I appreciate your comment, and yes, actually I do have problems, and my apologies that I sent that message. So you see, it is possible to educate the bullies. Not so much the trolls though. The trolls, they just have one mission. They just want to destroy the whole online environment. They just want to bully on purpose. But some bullies, they just have problems that they do want to resolve. And then when you tell them face head on through a private message of, you know, I acknowledge your message and the fact that you probably have issues that you are dealing with, and then you try to help, then yes, they might then reveal themselves and they're opening up and they say, yes, I'm sorry, my apologies. So you can do that. You can do that. You can send a private message and basically say, hey, I received this message and I hope you're okay. Some people prefer to do that just by replying in public and calling the person out. And sometimes calling the person out does create this spark, which is then enough for the person to be like, wow, my message was actually viewed. And so they become more aware of the fact that they posted that message because it received a reaction. So even in those situations, they might also say, Mom, yeah, my apologies. I've said this a bit in a nasty, impolite way. I should have been more respectful. So in such situations, they also can admit that they were wrong. But sometimes they will just keep bullying, and it doesn't matter how much you want to educate them. They are simply not responsive at all to wanting to be educated. No, worse, they have just one intention, and that is just to take your time and just annoy you and bully you, and that's it. And then what you do want to do is just walk away. Don't educate them, just walk away. And if they keep on going with their bullying, if they continue, then you simply want to block the person. At the end of the day, you want to understand that haters, they have a problem. You know, no one wants to be unemployed. Everyone has a job to do, and haters, they want to hate. That's their way of dealing with their issues. That's their way of forgetting about their problems, of basically impacting the world, that they have some type of power. Like, how would you expose yourself to content, watching the content, and then send a hate message? Like, something serious is wrong with you if you do that. Like, the more you hate, the more you have a lot of pain and suffering going on inside of you. And you probably, as a content creator or someone who does want to produce meaningful work, who does want to serve and want to help people, you understand that that person really has to come from a bad place if you're really hating so much. So yes, you can try to educate, or if not, just walk away, or if not, just block the person. Bullies and trolls, they are inevitable. You have to deal with them. So focus on the positive comments. Don't forget about all those positive comments that you will receive as well.